Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny content related video on the Rise of Iron expansion and Xur Day number 6. Xur Day number 6. Xur Day comes around once a week where we pretty much go through Xur's inventory and his location, talk about the items and the weapons that he's carrying, and what we should buy or what we shouldn't buy. Xur is located on week 6 after the Rise of Iron expansion's launch, over by the speaker. Now, he's over by the speaker once again. He's actually been over by the speaker more than any other location thus far since Rise of Iron's expansion. So I'm really not sure what's going on, but he might have a fetish for the speaker. I don't know. He's probably looking through that window over at the speaker right now. First off, though, Xur, Agent of the Nine, his inventory is actually the best inventory that I actually believe he has had thus far since Rise of Iron. Why? All three exotic armor pieces are helmets, which are great, but they're actually really good exotics. They're great to use inside of PvP and PvE, and we're going to be going over which ones are good for which, and also going over kind of the faults that each one has. Then he's got the Bad Juju. Bad Juju, super good exotic weapon. Pulse rifle, fires full automatic, and when you're doing that, it's an automatic burst weapon that actually can allow you to do a kill, which helps you get your super energy faster, and also reloads the weapon every single kill that it gets. That, my friends, is actually amazing. The ornaments that he has is also two really awesome ornaments. The Wolf's Remember is a really cool ornament, and then the Moon Glow is a really cool ornament for the Hawk Moon that if you get a precision kill, it actually bursts into a bright light on the gun. Not too sure how that looks, but remember, I will be showing you that in a later video. I actually just purchased it, so hold off on that video if you want to subscribe for future daily Destiny content. That video will be going up very soon. So, turn on notifications and just wait for that video to go up. Plasma Drive and Void Drive. We've got the heavy ammo synths. We've got 3 of coins. We've got glass needles. Standard stuff for Xur. But I will say this. If you're going to level up a faction, make sure that you use the heavy ammo synths with 1 strange coin purchase to level up a faction. Actually, it will take about, I would say 100. It's actually about 90 something heavy ammo synths to level up a faction compared to the amount of motes of light you'd get from actually spending the exact same amount of strange coins. You'd actually level up the faction less. So make sure that you're only buying the motes of light if you're trying to level up the gear, like your perks on your guns or on your armor sets or on your ghost or even maybe the artifact. Only use motes of light if you're leveling up your inventory slot items, not your factions. Next up, why would we not want to buy the Legacy Engram? Well, a lot of people don't really want the Year 1 weapons. Now, if you are trying to collect every exotic in the game, definitely buy this if you're missing a special weapon engram exotic out of your blueprints kiosk. If you are missing a weapon out of the first Year 1, make sure that you buy one at a time. You are guaranteed one of the ones that you're missing almost 9 out of 10 of the time. So if there's the occasion that you don't get the one that you need, come back, buy another one. You're probably going to be guaranteed right after that. Next up, why would we want the Eternal Warrior? Well, it's a really good thing for the Striker Titan. One, Striker Titans normally run Unstoppable. I don't know too many Striker Titans that don't want to run Unstoppable, because once they activate their super, they're pretty much almost invincible. Not even a rocket launcher can stop them. So, Resolute. Gain Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. Completely free of charge. You can actually take a different perk slot, take off the Unstoppable perk slot because you'll get it from the helmet, and use it for a different slot underneath the exact same column in your skill tree. So, really good idea. Going to work out in your favor. And the cool thing with this one is it's got Intellect and Discipline on the helmet, which is really good for PvP. Then we've got Hands-On, we've got Second Thoughts, and we've got Infusion. Now, these are really good for PvE, not PvP. This one is really good for PvP because you can actually gain your health by picking up an orb towards your super, which is really good because if your teammate just popped their super, there's going to be an orb laying on the ground. If you're getting shot at and you take out an enemy really quick and there's another one coming out of the corner, then you can just pick up an orb, get your health back really quick, and go in for that gunfight as well. So really good for Infusion to have in PvP during certain situations. Next up, though, the Achlyophage Symbio Hunter Helmet. Now, for the Hunters, golden guns are very prevalent inside of PvP. PvE, they're only used with Celestial Nighthawk. The Celestial Nighthawk helmet allows for 1 golden gun shot to do 6 times the amount of damage that it would actually do for a normal golden gun, and you normally use it on the boss at the end of a mission, at the end of a strike, or in the raid. So that's kind of what the golden gun's for inside of PvE. Inside of PvP, though, You want as many golden gun shots as possible. The cool thing with Acculophage Symbiote is it gives you one extra golden gun shot, giving you the total of 4. And if you run Combustion, and if you run the Eagle Eye and stuff like that, you'll actually have that increased accuracy, that explosion after you shoot somebody, and a tremendous amount of damage inside of a PvP Crucible match that will actually be fairly useful for you. Now, Night Stalker Hunters. I normally like them to run Strength and Intellect, or Strength and Discipline. For a Golden Gun, not too often will I have them run Strength, but as you can see, increased Strength and Intellect. These two roles aren't really the best. You'd want the Intellect and Discipline normally for a Golden Gun, but this role will still work inside of PvP. Then we've got Ashes to Assets, we've got Sound Thoughts, and this one's would actually be okay for PvP and PvE. The one is going to be for PvE, because Minions of the Darkness, for the special kills, you'll be using your special weapon during the PvE events, and that will work out in your favor. We've got Ashes to Assets, which you gain super energy on grenade kills. So normally you're running a trip mine with the Acculophage Symbiote and Golden Gun, and you throw a trip mine, you get a grenade kill, you'll get extra super energy from that, which is going to be useful to get your Golden Gun very quickly. Then we've got Innervation, which is bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. So say your friends pop their supers, you get some orbs, you can get your grenade back right away, which will also in turn help you get your super with Ashes to Assets, which is fairly decent, fairly useful. Next up, my personal favorite exotic out of this entire bunch is the Skull of Dire Kara, because as of lately, I've been using my Nova Bomb a lot. Warlock Nova Bombs are fairly decent in this meta, and what normal people do is they run the Ophidian Aspects, the gauntlets that do increased amounts of energy drain and also increased amounts of reload speed on your weapons. Well, readying and reloading your weapons faster is good, but how about trade that out with a Nova Bomb that will allow you to take less damage? Say you're about to pop your Nova Bomb and you're being shot at, and you have to take out a group of enemies that are all shooting at you. If you pop your Nova Bomb, you'll actually take less damage, allowing you to survive throughout your super, and also getting those kills. And then you will also have increased energy drain, the same exact perk that's going to be on the Ophidian Aspects, which is actually a fairly decent set of gauntlets. I use them all the time. So Delusions to Grenadier, that's pretty much the really good perk underlying underneath this exotic. We've got the Strength and the Intellect, which is okay for a Warlock, but I'd rather have Intellect and Discipline. Then we have Hands On, gain bonus super energy from killing Minions of the Darkness, okay for PvE. This one, okay for PvE as well. You're still trying to kill Minions of the Darkness, not good for the Crucible, but still good for strikes and raids. Then, Invigoration. Invigoration, really good for the PvP side and the PvE side. One, the Warlock melee is probably one of the most broken melees in the game. And whether you're running a Nova Bomb, whether you're running Stormcaller, or whether you're running a self-res, you'll have grenades, which are great. You'll have melees, which are great. Now the thing is you can gain bonus melee energy on orb pickups. So if you pick up some orbs, you'll get your melee back right away. Melees are great for a Warlock. Always having your melee is very important inside of PvP and also PvE when it comes to a Warlock. And the energy drain ability is even better with the Nova Bomb Warlock or the Void Walker. So really, really good set of perks. Next up, that is all for this video except for the Moon Glow and the Wolf's Remember. First off, I'm going to show you the Wolf's Remember right now. The Moon Glow I will show you in a later video. So as for the Wolf's Remember, the ornament that you would get on your sword is right here. So a Wolf's Remember, if I activate it, you'll notice it's a black blade, carbon fibered steel, with a golden emblem of the Iron Lords and pretty much an old style hilt. It's actually pretty much resemblance to what the Radagast blade was. So if you knew the Iron Lord Radagast, based around Radagast's fury, based around the lore of the Iron Lords, he was the one that actually created the group of the Iron Lords. Having his sword, or at least an emblem of what symbolized his sword, is really cool in the game. So if you guys like this, pretty much you might want to go pick it up this time around because Xur is actually selling it. If not, you can try your luck every week at the box that you get, or you can actually go and purchase some boxes from the Test Everest Trading Company if you don't want to wait for it. But there you have it, Guardians. That's all the information for this video. Xur's inventory was actually fairly decent, and I was really happy with it. If you all enjoyed this video and the information that I gave you this week, make sure that if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe today for future daily content and the next day that Xur is around in the tower, and I will definitely review his inventory for you guys. Thank you all for watching, and again, comment, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you, Guardians, Starside, in the next video.